News 18. Weather from where you live.
Well, we now have severe thunderstorm warnings for Tippecanoe County till 11:45, northern Montgomery until 11:45, but also Carroll County for the same time, and now Clinton County, Tipton County, and Howard County can be included in that warning until quarter till midnight, and the same thing for Cass and Miami. Main threat with these storms, for one thing, is the tremendous lightning. Check out these lightning strikes. So the lightning strikes cloud to ground over the past 20 minutes. You can see there's a tremendous amount of lightning in the area, but also damaging straight line winds. And we've had a lot of reports of trees and power lines down in Newton and Jasper County. Just got a report from dispatch in White County of trees down countywide, at least scattered trees down countywide, due to this. The bright greens, that's our velocity product we use. It's kind of an X-ray looking into the storm. And you can see right around Lafayette indicating gusts on the south side of town, upwards of 60, 62 miles an hour. We go to Carroll County. Notice some of these gusts up around 60 miles an hour, gusts around 60 around Rossville and also Monroe. There's a gust perhaps as high as 64 miles an hour. We'll take you a little farther to the northeast to the storms in Cass County. You can see that bulge in the line. Those are the damaging straight line winds that are working off to the east. Now, these are moving out of Carroll County and moving right into Cass County and Miami County, and you get the drift here. Some of these gusts, again, over 60 miles an hour. Now, we'll put a storm track on this Boeing line of storms as it works its way to the southeast. It's moving, it's actually really accelerated a lot over the past couple of hours. Moving at about 50 miles an hour, 51 miles an hour, and you can see the times of arrival here. Clarksville, it's pretty much right on top of you. Frankfort, 3 minutes. Peru, 3 minutes. Bunker Hill, the same. Kokomo, 5 minutes. You go down to Linden and Colfax, about 6 minutes. Finally, Thorntown, 12 minutes. Darlington, about 13 minutes. It's going to hit you. Kirkland, 13 minutes. And Greentown, Tipton, 15 to 20 minutes before it moves into your area. You know, we had a line of storms that came through earlier, and it kind of gutted all the energy we had for storms to even form. It was nice and cool this evening, but it didn't storm in central Illinois today. And as a matter of fact, it's still in the mid-80s in parts of central Illinois. So all this juice out here in Illinois is kind of moving back into our area. So we are recharging the atmosphere. That's why we had this line of severe storms that's now coming into the area. And it's one of the few times I've seen the atmosphere recharge that fast. And some other storms up here in northern Illinois, and a few of these may drift southward tonight with perhaps an isolated severe gust, perhaps an isolated large hailer, and those could last into early tomorrow morning. So a stormy night, torrential rain, and the very strong winds we've had in the area. Wind gusts measured here at the station to 55. The ring of fire pattern continues. These storm clusters on the periphery of a heat wave in the plains. Pattern will continue until Sunday night. Really quickly, our high-res futurecast. There's the line about 12:30 exiting the viewing area. But notice even towards tomorrow morning, we may get a few storms that drift in from the northwest. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if a couple of those, or at least isolated severe, isolated hail with those. And then after we calm things down for a while tomorrow, we may get a few more storms to form tomorrow afternoon. And it's the same song and dance Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. At least some storms around. If they can organize, like tonight, they could produce at least a little severe weather, wind, some hail, and then it backs off Monday and Tuesday with highs near 83 and 84 respectively. Back to the upper 80s with some more storms by Wednesday. We're going to be hanging in the weather center till this blows through, and we'll have updates throughout the night.
Well, I hope we can just think, 'cause it's so loud out here. I'm having